Everyone laughed when he vowed to marry his childhood sweetheart in preschool, but look at him now. Some people don't believe in soulmates, or love at first sight. They claim that true love is just a myth made up by romance novelists and greeting card companies. But for some people, love is real, and sometimes no matter how young you might be when you meet the one, just know that you'll spend the rest of your life loving them. One young Arizona man had once told everyone he knew that he would marry his classmate one day, no matter that they were only 3 years old, and that everyone laughed at his sweet but ridiculous assertion. But Matt Grodzki was a man of his word. He first met Laura Scheel when they attended the same preschool in Phoenix, Arizona. At just 3 years old, the two adorable kids formed an inseparable bond. Everyone around them was flabbergasted by their instant connection. But though it was remarkable and a little magical, most people assumed that their link would eventually snap. And eventually, that's exactly what happened. Laura was impressed by Matt's goofy antics, and they spent hours laughing and playing together. They seemed joined at the hip, and their parents and teachers thought they were just precious. The two best friends spent as much time together as they could. In addition to sharing a classroom, they also spent time together on the weekends. They made wonderful memories that would last a lifetime. Then one day, Grodzki shocked their entire preschool when he stood in front of everyone and told them he loved Scheel and that he intended to marry her. Obviously, no one took him seriously, and in time, the best friends were separated by circumstances. When it came time to begin kindergarten, the sweethearts found themselves attending two different schools. But despite this obstacle, the two were determined to stay in touch. Unfortunately, as time passed, they moved through elementary school. The former lovebirds met other people, made new friends, and new memories. By the time Grodzki and Scheel started high school, they were further apart than ever. But then, one day during her freshman year, Scheel was scrolling through the contact list of a friend's phone and saw Grodzki's name. Seeing her blush, Laura's friends insisted on hearing the whole story, so she told them all about her childhood sweetheart. And her friends came up with a brilliant plan to reunite her with her preschool love interest. Though Laura wasn't sure it was a good idea, her friends decided to reach out to him anyway. Shortly after that, Scheel got a text from Grodzki, and they both decided to meet. Neither of them knew what to expect, especially since so much time had passed. But surprisingly, it felt as if they never drifted apart. Within 2 weeks, they were officially dating. Grodzki and Scheel saw each other every week, and they made the best of the time they had together. But they were about to face another challenge to their relationship, and it seemed as though destiny was going to split them up again. After high school, they were unsure whether they would split up or try to work out a long-distance relationship. Laura enrolled at Northern Arizona University while Matt moved to Chicago to attend Columbia College. Even though they lived hundreds of miles apart, they decided to fight for their love. And yet Scheel had no idea that Grodzki was just as in love with her as he declared himself to be when they were in preschool all those years ago. During the summer before their senior year of college, Matt decided to surprise Laura, asking her to have a picnic with her at the place they'd first met, their old preschool. He had told her it was a way to celebrate finishing their junior year, a nice relaxing date. Yet Laura could never have guessed the true purpose of that date. After eating, Matt got down on one knee and proposed to her at the place it all began. Grodzki said in an interview that he knew from the very moment he laid eyes on her that he wanted to marry Scheel. And in December of 2016, just like he had vowed that he would nearly 20 years earlier, Matt married his first love. Grodzki's uncle officiated the ceremony and very sweetly said about their relationship, "For most kids in preschool, it's about finding your snacks and your sleeping mats, but for them, it was about finding their soulmates." The couple had no idea that their love story would make the news. You see, shortly after the wedding, Scheel went on social media, created an account called The Way We Met, and shared the story of their unique relationship. Laura's post went viral, and people from around the globe commented on how much they adored the young couple. Laura was shocked when she discovered that her post had been shared over 300,000 times. Even actor and rapper Tyrese Gibson shared it, admitting that he is a sucker for true love. What's more, he offered the couple a 3-day vacation to Miami. Matt says that he'll be at work, then receive a message saying their story has been shared in India or Paris, and the couple are glad to be spreading such love and positivity around the world.